Hey there, just want to go over the microscope that we're going to be using in this lab to solder on surface mount components. You might be saying, I know how to use a microscope, Mr. Nelson. I went through high school. This is a little bit different microscope. It's a stereo microscope with two eyes. So I just want to show you before you get to class the basics of using it. It's a little different. So the first thing about a stereo microscope that's different is you put two eyes up against it instead of one. Now, sometimes you put your eyes in there and it just doesn't look right. So it actually has a width adjustment here that you can adjust the width of the eyepieces so that it matches your eye width on your head. So first thing you do, you get in there, you adjust the eyepieces so you can see one ring instead of kind of two parts of something. And then you've also got these two eyepieces, and these eyepieces have a knob on them that you can turn. And with this knob, you can adjust the focus of each eye independently. So if your eyes aren't perfectly matched, you can adjust this so you get the clearest vision through the microscope. So what you do, I don't know if you can see that right there. There's a little silver band, that's kind of the middle point. What you do is you adjust both the eyepieces so that they're in the middle. And then what you do is you look at something under the microscope and you move it up and down and you focus the one eye. So you get this one focused, and then you close that eye, open this one, and then you focus this one using the fine adjustment. This is how you get this one focused first, and then you go in and you focus this one independently. So now you should be able to see both of them equally well. So now for focusing on this microscope, once you've got it more or less the table height set on it, the way that you would focus on this microscope is you move this knob up and down and you actually raise and lower the height of the actual microscope. This has two knobs. You can adjust the height using either knob. However, you got to watch that these are also tension knobs that basically allow you to adjust how well the microscope stays in position. So if you loosen these off against one another, so there I've loosened them off and I'm cranking it up. If I let go right now, you can see that it just falls right down. So there's not enough tension on the position adjust to keep it in place. So to adjust that, what you do is you crank them up against each other until when you move it up and down, so it moves up and down smoothly, but when you stop moving, it stays where you want it. So this is the fine focused adjustment. If you're working on something that's taller, you can move the whole thing up and then stand up and look through it, or pop your chair up. And then this is just kind of like a safety catch that if you undo this, the whole thing won't come crashing down to the ground. So that's how you adjust it. These ones here are the focus, or sorry, this is the zoom adjust. So you can zoom in and out. And they are the same, and the zoom magnitude is printed over here, what your zoom is. And then here's the light. So you can turn the light on and off by the switch on the side. And you can also adjust the intensity, get a good vision. So I'm going to take it back down a little bit, tighten this down. There you are. You're ready to work on your soldering. The height's a little low on here, especially with the light on. You can get a different lens down here that enables you to double the height, the working height, so you can double the working height. But then it gives you a little bit of a problem seeing into it. Maybe I can pop my chair up. So you got to find the right balance between the working height and where you sit. That's the microscope.